These are the best Google Maps settings everyone should know. Hey friends, I'm Tasia Custode and welcome back to my YouTube channel where I share tech tips, app reviews, and a borderline unhealthy amount of Google content. Today, I'm sharing the best Google Maps settings that are sure to make your life easier. So let's go. So first up, you can request fuel-efficient routes. You guys may have noticed this on some of my other Google Maps videos, but here's how to toggle that on. On mobile, from your Google Maps settings, head to navigation. Scroll down to toggle on the option to show fuel-efficient routes. So this won't only show you that route, but it'll give you the more fuel-efficient route alongside the alternate route options. Gotta love it. Moving on to number 2 on the list, customize your public transit options. This is really handy when you're living in the big city, and this can be adjusted both on the web and mobile. So with your directions entered on the web, hit the train icon for transit and then click on options. Here you can decide what transport you prefer and the best route options. Now, the same can be done for mobile as well. It's the exact same steps. After you've entered your destination, tap on the train, then tap on options, and voila, you can customize your transit experience. But wait, there's more you can do with your transit options. If you tap on one of the transit route options, you'll be able to see information like how busy that line is at the time. Plus you can add information for other users on whether or not it's crowded, what the accessibility features are, how the temperature is, and security on board, and so on. It's pretty neat. All right, number 3 on my list is a setting that I just realized is available in Google Maps. And it's so massive, I probably should have left it till last on my list. Seriously, this is like, did you know you can add music to Google Maps? Well, you can, and here's how. In your settings on mobile, head back to our navigation section. Tap on where it says Music Playback Controls. Here, you can connect one of your music player apps to Google Maps. So on iPhone, you'll notice you can connect Apple Music or Spotify. Alternatively, from the navigation section on Android, you'll tap on Assistant Default Media Provider. Here, you can connect a bunch of music services like YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and Deezer, and more. Once you've connected your music app of choice, now when you start your directions, you'll have an option to tap your music app to continue playback right from Google Maps. So set that playlist before you head out on your road trip. Seriously, how cool is this? Did you know this was possible and I've just been living under a rock? I love it. So you'll be able to control your music right from your navigation in Google Maps, including browsing those playlists that you already have saved, hence why I told you to set your playlist prior to your road trip. Wowza. Number 4 on my list of best Google Maps settings is one I've talked about before, but it's a fun one indeed. You can change your vehicle icon in Google Maps. After all, we gotta keep maps a little fun, don't we? So here we are on mobile and we've got our directions started. If you tap on the blue arrow or blue dot, depending on whether or not you're on iOS or Android, you'll be able to choose a vehicle icon from a few options along the bottom. Just tap to select. It's that easy. And if you want to change it back, you'll tap on the vehicle icon on your map and select the new vehicle or go back to the boring blue arrow or dot. The 5th Google Maps setting you should know is to learn more about a business. This is also another really good accessibility feature too. On the web, you can search for a business and then click on the About section where you can see some health and safety measures, service options, and so on, but you can also get a glimpse of their accessibility features, like whether it's wheelchair accessible and so on. And luckily, the same can be done on mobile. Simply search the business, then swipe up on the result. Now scroll left through the options underneath the images and tap on About. Here, we now have the same information we saw on the web, including all of the accessibility information. All right, Google Maps tip number 6 is to turn off your location history. This is really handy if you don't want Google Maps to keep a tab on everywhere you've been. On mobile, let's tap our profile icon in the top right and then select Your Data in Maps. Now just tap underneath where it says Location History. Here you can simply toggle off the location history option. Alternatively, and also not so coincidentally, tip number 7 is you can also view and delete your entire Google Maps history. Back in our location history section, we can also enable the auto delete option as well, where you'll be able to decide when you'd like Google to auto delete your activity. Alternatively, if you tap on Manage History, you'll be able to view all the places you've been based on your location history. We are nearing the end, I promise, but in the meantime, if you're finding this video valuable, please remember to give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. And when I say more content just like this, I really mean it. I have so many more Google Maps tips and tricks videos listed for you in the description below. Like seriously, so many. It's a little concerning. But anyway, moving on to Google Maps setting number 8, share your favorite places. Now, for this one, you're going to have to already know how to save your favorite places, and luckily you can click right up here to learn how to do that. So once you've mastered that, then you can easily share your favorite places. On the web, click on your Saved tab on the left. Here, click on the 3-dot menu icon to the right of that list that you want to share. Then, all you have to do is click on Share List. On mobile, you'll tap on your Save tab and just like on the web, tap on the 3-dot menu icon to the right of the list you want to share. Here, tap on Share List. Also, let's go back to the 3-dot menu icon because here is where you can set your sharing options too. So you can make your list private or public from here as well. Coming in at number 9 is a feature I love so much on Google Maps. You can add reports for other users. So think like traffic, accidents, construction, lane closures, and more. In fact, did you know that these user-generated reports are what Google Maps use to keep traffic conditions up to date for you? It's true, they used to rely on cameras, but aren't we humans just sometimes a little more useful? Once you've started your navigation, you'll tap on the message icon with the plus symbol in it. Here you can report a crash, speed trap, slowdown, construction, lane closure, stalled vehicle, or object in the road. When you tap to add a report, Google Maps will add that info to the map based on your location. How cool is that? And coming in last, but certainly not least, is Go Incognito. That's right, you can enable incognito mode in Google Maps. So if you don't want to go through the hassle of turning off your location history like we learned in a previous tip, you can just set incognito mode for specific directions. From mobile, tap your profile icon again, but this time, just tap on Turn on Incognito mode. With this enabled, Google Maps won't save your search history or update your location history. You'll know incognito mode is enabled because your profile picture in the top right will turn into the little gray and white incognito symbol with the hat and glasses. And you can just tap on that to turn off incognito mode when ready. So remember, this is just a top 10 list of the best Google Maps settings for 2023. Please keep in mind there are a ton of other Google Maps settings and tips and tricks and fun features all listed for you in the description below. Seriously, you could spend the better part of your day watching all my Google Maps content. Not that I expect you to, of course. So those are my picks for the best Google Maps settings, and now I want to hear from you. What are your favorite Google Maps settings and why? Let everyone know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, well, I want to know. So give it a like, a share, or leave that comment below. You can click right about here to subscribe to my channel, and would you look at that, here and here for even more Google Maps content. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.